Alright, new camera. This is the Sony Alpha 6400. I just picked this up. Um, I've been wanting this camera for quite a while, and I finally saved up enough money for it. I was wanting to kind of upgrade my video quality just because I enjoy making these YouTube videos so much. And all the research that I could do on cameras, I'm more of a computer guy, not a camera guy, but this is what all the big people were saying to get. This was the one. This was the camera. So I looked at the video tests. They look great. And yeah, I picked it up. So let's take a look at it. So before we start getting into the camera itself, let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes in the box. So we have the box here. Just a standard cardboard box. This is what most cameras you'll see will come up in. Most cameras that I deal with are Canon. Those are, like, I've had two cameras before this one, and they were both Canons. But, yeah. So let's take a look at the box. So, first off, we have some documentation. We got, instruction manuals and advertising and all that. So, there's that. And then, as you can see, we do have some accessories. We have the camera itself. I already took it out. This is a lens cap. And then we have a little strap here for if you want to take it on the go to do some photography or something. Very, very nice. Then we have a USB cable. This is a short USB cable. This is a micro USB. And this will plug into the side of the camera to charge the battery. And then we have an AC power brick. So there's that. And then finally, we have a lens cover. So that's everything that comes in the box. Let's take a look at the camera itself. So the one I ordered came with the 16 to 50 millimeter lens. Without that, it's just the body. You can get the body by itself, but the lens is only like $100 more, so it's pretty much worth it. Let me see if I can take it off here. Off screen, I was able to get the lens off. So this is, as you can see, this is just the body. This is the body itself, bare bones, no lens. Just in case you're wondering what it looks like, this is it. This is the 16 to 50. This is the standard one. There are more lenses. I think this is compatible with almost all of the Sony lenses. But you want to check and go see the compatibility list. It's online. We have our little threaded slot right here for putting it on a tripod. Back here, you take a look, we see the controls. You got your LCD screen. We have our buttons back here, all of our controls, everything. This up here is the flash. If I push this button, the flash will go up. This slot up here is for putting in a microphone. I think that comes out and you can put a microphone in there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to damage this thing. We have our shutter button, and then here's how we turn it on and off. And then there we go. It's that simple. So if we go to menu, we can look at our different options. So we have right here, we're on video settings. These are picture settings. So if we go here, we have record setting. And then you can check your various resolutions. Let's see. Yeah, this is what it was already on. I think this is 1080p 60. I'll have to go back and check. You got your file formats. You can do 4K, HD, AV, HD, and then you have all kinds of other settings you can play around with here. Network, I believe this does have Wi-Fi, so you can like transfer files to your phone or laptop if you want to. Yeah, playback. I think these are camera settings like volume and monitor and everything. So yeah, there's a lot to play around with here. that's pretty much everything I have to say about the outside of the camera. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it outside and we're going to do a video test. And I'll show off how the video looks with the 16 to 50 millimeter lens, and I'll also show off the built-in microphone so you can see what to expect in terms of audio quality. Okay, so I just got to the park here, and I thought this would be a good place to test the camera out. Right now you're seeing the you're hearing the built-in microphone, but we'll walk around the park and I can kind of give you an idea of what it's going to sound like outside. Alright, so I'm going to call this vlogging mode. I currently have the camera held about 1.5 feet away from me. This is the 16, it's 16 millimeters right now, so that's the lowest that this lens will go. Any more and it'd be zoomed in right on my face. I did a little bit, I'm going to show you all the, for you photographers, I'm going to show you some pictures that I took. But one thing I'm noticing is that the 16 to 50 millimeter lens is not going to be good for those real big close-ups. You might want to invest in the, gosh, I think it's like 80 to 135 or something like that, I'm not sure. But you're definitely going to want to get, if you want to get those real big close-ups, you're going to want to invest in something a little bit longer. But this camera has many options. There are many adapters available. So yeah, there's a lot of different lens options. But as for vlogging, the camera, it feels good, it feels sturdy, but it does not feel like it would make your, I mean, it would obviously be better if you had like a grip or a tripod or something, but I don't feel like my arm's gonna get tired anytime soon just by holding it. So yeah, I think if you wanted to use this as a vlogging camera, very capable. I have the screen flipped up right there so I can see myself. So, I mean, it's great, man. I like it. You know, this is probably, I'm just using my normal voice. We're outside, you can probably hear the crickets chirping and all that. So, you know, this is kind of what you would expect for the vlogging one. The vlogging, I'm gonna call it vlogging mode, I guess. So, I'm gonna shoot some footage of just outdoors around the park. I'm gonna shoot some footage of the nature and all that, and hopefully you'll get a good idea of how the video works. So yeah, and I'll definitely show you some photos I took, just in case some of y'all were wanting to use this for photography. So I got you covered.